are getting started. We are now recording. Welcome to our English partner training. My name is Abel, Prieto, coming to you live. This is not recorded from Norway. We are here having a great time. It is very cold in Norway right now. I look outside and it is a winter wonderland. And just so you know, the weather here, we are in Steinkjer, all right, which is, towards the center of Norway. It is 19 degrees over here. There is snow everywhere. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Let's connect on Instagram, on Facebook, so that you can kind of see where I'm at in the world. I'd love to see what you're up to. Man, we're having a ton of fun. Today we got a great show in store for you. We got Juan Betancur. He's going to be our featured speaker. He's a brand new marketing director with Cruises. He's a brand new Fast Start Award winner, and he's a great friend of mine. Him and Adriana Betancur have been friends of mine for over 20 years. We actually grew up in the same business together, working with Frank Codina. Frank Codina, the co-founder and co-CEO of Cruises, was our mentor, our coach, our upline, our leader, the guy that pretty much taught us everything about about the world of business. And Juan just recently decided to reach out and start working with us, and he's going to tell his story, so I'm not gonna steal his thunder. And before I bring him on, Juan, so just, I know you're ready. We got Edwin Leiva is in the house. We got Antonio's in the house. Edwin Leiva, another old friend from the old school days. We've got Eli's here. Eli, the man, the myth, the legend. We've got Gloria. We've got people here from all parts of the world. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But I won't, I want to let Juan tell his story, and he's going to talk about how it is that he was able to become a marketing director his first 60 days in the business, and how he was able to also win the Fast Start Award. And one of the things that I love about our business is that, one, always remember, success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. And if you follow what successful people do, then you will have what successful people have. And the second thing I love about our type of business is that in school, I always got in trouble for copying. I wasn't a great student. I was a bit of a copier. Don't tell my mom. But, in network marketing at Cruises, you get paid to copy. It's okay to copy. A lot of the things that I share with you guys on a weekly basis, or whenever we're one-on-one or in a group setting, live or on a webinar, most of it, I'd say 90% of it is stuff that I learned from someone else, that I copied from someone else. Some of it is original material, okay? And when it is, I'll let you know, but most of it is not. I copied it. So if you copy what Juan did, and you could, kind of jive with his message and the way he goes about building his business, then it's incredible what you can do. You can do great things. So I want to again welcome everyone. We'll be bringing Juan up in a few minutes. I just want to go over some announcements, a little bit of housekeeping, so you guys are aware as to everything that's going on at Cruises. But these are exciting times at Cruises. These really are exciting times. Remember, we do these webinars every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Miami time, 9 p.m. Norway time. It's pretty crazy that I'm in 9 p.m. Miami time. And when I do these webinars, I was telling Mario, and I was like, man, at 3 p.m. when I do these webinars, I'm in the middle of my day. I'm blowing and going. I'm like, at an all-time energy high. And then now I'm here at 9 p.m. Like, now I know what you guys feel like when I do a webinar and you're in Spain, or you're in Norway, or you're in the UK, and you're probably kind of like winding down your day at 9 p.m. and here comes crazy Cuban Abel Prieto trying to like pump you up and energize you. So I don't know, either you don't sleep well on Tuesday nights, or you're like, you kind of, you turn me off. You're like, yeah, whatever, I'll get to that tomorrow. But remember, we do these every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Miami time, 9 p.m. Spain, Norway time. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I do the same webinar. We're going to have Juan back in Spanish. So if you guys have some Spanish-speaking leaders, make sure that you get them on tomorrow's webinar. And that's kind of like what I want to do before I bring up Juan, which is kind of tell you, make sure that you're aware of everything that's going on in the world of Cruises. Okay, that's Juan. I'm not going to show that to you now. So one of the things that I want to make sure that you guys are aware of, let me move myself over here to the side. By the way, if you're on a mobile device, make sure you click the bottom, I think left, is the screen icon. You can click there, and then you can see me and see the screen. I just want to make sure. try to be on laptops or tablets or computers when you're on these webinars. You're going to have a much better experience, but the only thing that matters is that you're here. So let me ask you a question. Who's excited? Who is excited? Who's excited to be in business for themselves? Who's excited to work with Incruises? Who's excited about being their own boss, about being the master of your destiny, of your future? Who's excited about making unlimited amounts of income? Who's excited about building a team and helping other people become successful? Who's excited? Tell me if you're excited. Let me know here in the chat. I mean, send me a thumbs up, send me a hell yeah, send me a yes, send me an amen, send me a let's go, but let me know that you are listening to me. Let me know that you are here. Are you listening to me? Are you hearing the words that are coming out of my mouth? All right. So if you're not excited, get excited. Get excited, because these are exciting times. I want to share with you a little bit about what's happening in the world of Incruises, events that are coming up. And I want to start with, the Let's Go book. This is our co-CEO, Michael Hutchison. He's just released a new book. I believe that if you scan that QR code right now, it should work. Let's try it, actually. Let's try this. Let me see. Yeah, there's a QR code. And what happens? Oh, it takes you to Amazon. So I encourage you to pick up this book. They're very inexpensive. And get a copy for yourself. Get a few copies for people to kind of distribute. It tells the Incruises story. It talks about travel. It talks about entrepreneurship, about building teams, about leadership, about personal growth. It is an awesome book that you can kind of drop off with people as you meet with them, or new people on your team, or people that you want to get on your team. So make sure and scan that QR code. Get the Let's Go book. It's an awesome book. It was given to us in Cabo San Lucas in Mexico a few weeks back. I'm not even sure when that was. To me, I think it was like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. I'm not even sure. Sometimes I wake up and I don't even know where I am. So make sure you get the Let's Go book. It is an awesome, awesome book. And I also want to share with you that this presentation that you're seeing right here, this is the actual presentation that was given to us by the company at the Global Leadership Summit in Cabo San Lucas. What is that? Well, the company's going to take the top producing leaders in the entire company, in the entire world, and they're going to give you a free trip every 6 to 9 months, more or less. We just went to Cabo San Lucas. Before that, we went to Casa de Campo, Dominican Republic. Before that was the pandemic. Before the pandemic, we went to Andorra, which is a small little country in between France and Spain, up in the Pyrenees Mountains. Franco Dina has a place there. Jonathan Diaz lives there. Antonio Martinez lives there. Jorge Torres lives there. So the founders, some of the board of directors live there because you pay less taxes. And, you get a free trip, all expenses paid. You have cash. And, they introduced us to this incredible presentation that shared the vision of the company. So I'm going to share just a couple of quick slides. I'm kind of going to tease you because you're not going to be able to see the whole thing. Plus, we've got Juan Betancur coming up, and he's got some incredible information to share with you. But I want you to know that there's a new trip coming up, starting already in December. We don't know where it's at, but what you do in December counts towards the new competition. And from what I hear, just know that you don't have to be a big leader to win it. The way they've done it the first few times is you kind of have to have a big team and be, in some of the higher ranks, regional, national director and above. But starting now, even though you don't know that you're competing, but you are, and then they're going to announce it in January, if you're a marketing director, you can win this trip. If you're a senior marketing or regional director, and obviously above that, you can win this trip. So what a company we have that every 6 to 9 months, they're going to take you somewhere, and I heard where the next location is, but I can't share it with you. But trust me, you're going to want to be there. Who would love to get a free trip to? I can't tell you because I'll get in trouble. But trust me, it is an exotic location, and there is a 99% chance that you have not been there. So let me repeat that. There is a 99% chance that you've never been to the next Global Leadership Summit location. So make sure you get there. So again, check out Let's Go. I want to take you to, really quick, a few other announcements that were made at this trip. Let's go to page 84. Let's see, where are we now? I wish I had a better way to do this, but I don't. I should have deleted the slides that I didn't want, but I didn't have time. So page 84, 71, we're almost there. All right, 81. So check this out. Did you know that Mickey's in the house? So for those of you who don't know, we just partnered up with Disney and Disney Cruises. So I'd like to welcome Mickey. I'd love for everyone to welcome Mickey. It's going to be one of the cruise lines that we have. Well, it's already available on our website. And I want to make sure that you guys are aware. Man, listen, pay attention to your emails, please, because that's the way the company communicates with us. So keep track of your emails. I know people, I don't know how they do it, but they go like days and weeks without checking their email. Come on, man. You're an entrepreneur. You're a business person. Stay on top of your emails. So I want to go straight to the email. It says, I'm thrilled to announce that our next Insider's Advantage Travel With webinar will be magical. Yes, Disney Cruise Line is here for the first time. They're going to have this gentleman that's in charge of business development. He's the business development manager. He's going to be joining our supplier support manager, my beautiful friend Tatiana. And so join me live this coming Wednesday. That's tomorrow, December 13th at, mark your calendars, December 13th, that's tomorrow, at 8 a.m. Eastern time, Miami time. So, if you're in Norway, if you're in Spain, that's about 2 p.m. our time here. I was going to say your time, but I'm here now. And so make sure you don't miss this incredible webinar, where you don't want to miss it, because Disney isn't even allowing us to record the webinar. There will not be a recording. They will not be sharing the slides for download like we do, because Disney is very picky. But add this to your calendar and make sure that you join us tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern time, and let's all welcome Disney. I mean, hey, listen, one of the things that I learned from the team in Orlando, because they're in the vacation industry, they work in that world, and they added this slide to their presentation, which says, hey, if Disney counts on us, if Disney confides in us, if Disney, you're telling us you want to check us out. No, they checked us out. If Disney decided to go into business within cruises, I think we're doing all right. So I'd like to welcome Disney, and make sure you make it to that webinar tomorrow. Make sure you get the Let's Go book. You can look for it on Amazon if you didn't get the QR code. Also, another thing that was announced at the Global Leadership Summit, have you seen the new global, what is it? Let me see. Oh my God, what page is it on? 94? I'm on. Whoa, okay, let's go back. Have you seen what am I doing wrong here? Ladies and gentlemen, if I can make it, you can make it. Why is it not? Okay, it's going one at a time. Duh. Wow. There we go. Have you seen the social media success guide? There's the QR code. Take out your phone. Hurry up before I take it out. But if not, look for it in resources in your back office. You go to resources, you go to documents, and you're going to see our new social media guide. Hey, I have a question for you. Would you like to know how to do social media, how to use social media instead of letting social media use you to grow your business? Are you new to the world of social media and you want to learn how to get better, how to use Facebook, how to use Instagram, how to post, how to do it the right way legally, how to do it in a way that attracts people to you and your brand and your company and your team? Check out the social media success guide. It is in your back office. You can scan the QR code before I move on now, but just know, use your back office. Man, we've got the world's greatest back office. Trust me, I deal with a lot of other companies and leaders from other companies, and when they see our back office, they get jealous. They say, oh my God, who do you guys do business with? Who did this for you? No, we did it ourselves. In Cruises, we have our own technology team headed up by my great friend, Kenny Fernandez from Miami, Florida. He's their CTO. And our back office is amazing, so use it. Go to your back office, go to resources, documents, and look for the social media guide if you want to get better at social media. One more thing, page 120. I'm just going to do it up here. Check this out. Did you know that not only do we now have Disney, but starting soon, first quarter of next year more or less, we're going to have gourmet vacations. So not only can you market your membership so that your members could book cruises and now hotels and resorts, but we're also going to have a section with gourmet vacations. So what are gourmet vacations? Well, they're going to be pre-planned, pre-packaged, perfect gourmet style like vacation packages. For example, we'll have a theme, an Asia Fusion Spring Blossoms. So they'll know exactly what time of the year and where to be in the year for the perfect vacation. This one is going to be the Asia vacation. It's a fusion, spring blossoms. It's going to have an appetizer, which is going to be a 2-day in-stay at a resort. They're going to include the resort for the client. So in other words, it's like a vacation in a box. You know, a vacation in a box. Your customers are going to be able to, your members are going to be able to use your membership to purchase vacations in a box. The main course will be a balcony cabin on the Princess. It'll tell you the cruise line, everything. The dessert is a 2-day in-stay at a resort. So get ready for gourmet vacations. This is another one, a Persian premium Valentine's in Dubai. And it's going to be pretty awesome. So I want you to know that InCruises keeps getting better. We started with cruises. By the way, for those of you who don't know, when InCruises first got started, we had like 20 cruises. No, not 20 cruise lines. We had like 20 cruises on our website. And we sold that because we said, hey, we got 20 cruises, you know, it's a great thing, but more is coming. We launched InCruises. For those of you who are joining InCruises now, you're at the perfect time to be a part of InCruises. If anything, you've only missed the growing pains. So be happy, be grateful that you weren't around for the early years. Trust me. It's like saying, oh, I wish I was there in the NFL when they first got started. Are you crazy? The NFL football players, they had to have part-time and full-time jobs outside of the NFL because they didn't make any money. The conditions were horrible. The rules were horrible. The referees were even more horrible than they are today. Oh, I wish I was there at the beginning of the NBA. Are you crazy? Well, that's like saying you wish you were there at the beginning of InCruises. Trust me. Now's the time that you want to be at InCruises because we just keep getting better. So that's our gourmet vacations. Get ready because it's going to get fun. And then what if we could offer our customers insurance to protect their vacations, to protect their travels? It's something that our customers have been asking for a long, long time. And we are going to have that starting very, very soon. We're going to have an insurance protection plan. So instead of, you know how when you travel, a lot of people, they purchase insurance, right? To protect in case of cancellation, sickness, whatever. Well, our customers at checkout, they're going to be able to insure or not insure their vacation. And they're going to have different protection plans. Basically, they're going to have 2 to choose from, different pricing. Don't worry about all the details, but from what I've seen, it's going to be awesome. So for those customers who would tell me, Abel, but what if I have to cancel my cruise? And I'd be like, well, you know, things happen. The cruise lines have their rules. Now, InCruises is going to have its own protection plan so that if God forbid, you know, the unforeseeable happens, then you're going to be protected. So that's pretty cool. I just wanted to share that with you. Who's excited about these news, man? Let me know, man. Let me know you're alive. Let me know you're here. Give me a thumbs up. Give me an amen. Give me a let's go. Because, man, InCruises is looking really, really good. For those of you in Europe, I want to have Mark Aceta, which is my mentor, one of my mentors, my great friend, a past 7-figure income earner in the world of network marketing. He's now a personal development coach. He's now a public speaker. We're going to have him on February 24th in Spain, in Barcelona. More details coming your way, but if you're in Europe or you're in Spain, mark your calendar, February 24th. I'm going to bring in Mark Aceta to talk to InCruises, to our team. Keep that in mind. And for those of you that don't know who Mark Aceta is, we're putting an event. Mark your calendar. It's called A View from the Edge. I'm part of this, personal development, self-development, coaching, motivational, inspirational speaking group. It's called Life Mastery. Mark Aceta heads it up. And we're putting on an event March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. This is in Croatia. And I just wanted to share with you a video from that event. I would love for you to join us. If you guys are interested in getting tickets, let me know. I get the tickets at a huge discount that no one else gets. So let me just share with you really quick a video from A View from the Edge. It's an event that you can't miss. We're going to have about 100 plus people from InCruises at the event. We're going to have the most people from all the other companies at the event. It's an event that's open for all companies. But minimum, we're going to have 100 plus people from InCruises. They're expecting about 1,000 people at this event. So let me go ahead and share this video with you guys. Let me know what you think.
What's holding you back? What is your problem? What's stopping you from living the life God intended you to live? You need to step up right now. This isn't just a seminar. This is your life.
All right, so that's pretty cool. So for those of you that are interested in making it to that event, let me know, reach out to me. Again, we're going to have over 100 people from InCruises, maybe 150 or 200 there. It's a 1,000-person event. And the concept of the event, and I'm hurrying up here because I really want to bring Juan up, is imagine a self-development seminar, right? But you know how they all are, right? You go and you watch speakers speak. Well, every lesson is like a Broadway show. It's never been done in the industry. These guys have done it for years. They're the only company that does it. And I'm super excited. It's going to be in Croatia, which is going to, Croatia, I've never been there, so I'm really excited about being there. March 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. And I'd love for those of you that are on our team to participate. So make it there. Coming up tonight, 8 p.m. Miami time. It's 2 a.m. my time, so I'm going to be there. Mike Hutchison, check your email. Junior, he's our North American Territory Director. English Partner Training, don't miss that. That's every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Miami time. And that's about it in terms of announcements and things that are going on. So now I want to bring up my great friend, Juan Betancur. Juan, I want to go ahead and request your camera, your video, and your audio. And he's going to be joining us shortly. And he's going to be, there he is. What's up, brother?
What's up? I was just listening to all those, all the news and everything that is coming around, and I'm pumped. Let's go.
You're pumped up? You're excited?
Absolutely.
Awesome, man. Well, Juan Betancur,
just wanted to show you real quick. Daylight, it's about 72 degrees. What's over there like, huh?
Bro, I can show you the outside, but it's just darkness. There's a lot of snow.
Hey, welcome to Florida, baby. This is Florida to you.
I love it. Well, guys, man, it's an honor and a privilege to have Juan Betancur with us today. This guy is busy. This guy is so busy, he's dizzy, and he's nonstop. He's building his business. And Juan reached out to me a couple months ago. Juan, I'd love for you to tell a little bit about your story, and then we'll get right into training. But him and Adriana, they're very old friends of mine. You know, we grew up in the same business, like I said at the beginning, with Franco Dina, our mentor, our coach, our leader. And Juan is just someone that has had a lot of success. He's built big teams in the world of network marketing. And now he's excited about doing it here at InCruises. He's a marketing director. So yeah, we're not talking about someone that's an international director, an executive director yet. We're talking about someone that maybe just like you just got started actually. Prior to 2 months ago, Juan was not in the business. And now he's got a team that is on the move. His team from Orlando, he's got a team in the Orlando areas. He's got another team with Caro and Alexandra and some people that are really excited about the business there in Wellington, West Palm Beach, Florida. And then he's got another team with Harry and so many others, a lot of great people in Miami, Florida, and South Florida. And this guy is on fire. He won the Fast Start Award. He got his $500 bonus. He became a marketing director. He got membership free. I'll let him tell you exactly how he did that and the time frame that he did that. But it's my honor and my privilege to present to you my great friend and brand new marketing director and Fast Start Award winner, Juan Betancur. Juan, take it away, bro. Talk to me.
Brother, thank you so much. Listen to my wife. First of all, I'm flattered for all those words. Thank you so much. And I want to say, yeah, we built something, but never as big as you guys did. But I was privileged enough to be part of of our co-CEO team back in the days, and obviously we learned a lot from him. I learned a lot from you. And what can I tell you? My name is Juan Betancur. I've been living in the United States for the past 39 years. I'm originally from Colombia. I'm a proud father of 6 kids. My wife and I, we have 6 kids. A long time ago, they told us, you got to recruit, you got to go wide. So we took care of that part, right?
He went wide and he went deep.
We went deep, exactly. But let me tell you just a little bit about how I ended up over here with Inclusive. So years ago, we broke parts. I went my way, Abel, Frank, and everyone else, they went to do their own thing. I was living down in Miami, and about 6-7 years almost, we decided to move out of Miami, and we end up right here in Davenport, Florida. We are about 15 minutes away from Magic Kingdom. And, we started building life here. Totally different than Miami life. Miami is fast-paced. Over here it's pretty slow. We got used to it. I got used to this. And I have a very good friend. His name is Abel. He's also a part of our team. He is a director in one of the resorts around here in Orlando, and he offered me a job opportunity, which I went to work with him. And I learned this industry. I learned the industry of vacationing, working at that resort. But there was one thing that was very, very clear to me. And, this is something that I learned a long time ago in our previous business. If you don't build your dream business, someone else is going to hire you to build their own dream. And that's exactly how I felt working in this place. That I'm there, I'm trading my time for money, but I'm building someone else's dreams. I wasn't building my dream. And the reason I say this is because for the past year, learning this vacational business, I was looking for a way to how do I come up with something like this? You see, there's something here. There's called the law of attraction. About a year ago, I was thinking, how do I build my own travel club? How do I build my own little thing like this? Nothing as big as what Inclusive is, but I had the idea right there, and I just didn't know which way to go. You see, this is what happens when you start thinking that you want to do something. You want to build your own business. You guys, when you're looking for something, you say something, but suddenly your phone starts throwing, things at you, right? Whatever, if you speak about soccer, then you start getting soccer images and, clips about soccer. If you talk about, I want to buy me a pair of shoes, start sending you, companies that sell shoes, right? Well, guess what? Because I was talking about that, somehow, some way, Abel showed up in my freaking Facebook. And I saw Abel at Mallorca. And then I saw Abel in Greece. And then I saw Abel down in Italy, I think he was, or no, where was I don't even know. He was somewhere in the other side.
Neither do
And
I.
I just couldn't take it. I'm like, okay, you know what? It's time to reach Abel. So I went ahead and, I texted him. This is past, Abel and I, although we are friends, we built the business together back in the past. It's been 10 years that we haven't really touched bases. But all he took was just a message. And 10 minutes later, he is texting me back saying, "What's up, brother? How are you doing?" And then, we started talking again. I told him about what I was doing. I told him about what I wanted to do. And it so happens that he was in the industry, and he sent me some information that I shared with one of my top guys in this business and in cruises. So happens that right now he is my boss and he is a friend. And he took a look of in cruises system and he loved it. He loved it to the point that he decided to join our business as well. And he's a very, very crucial part of our business, and we love it. So that's how everything began. Now, once I got involved in the business and we started working, and Abel started coaching me, he told me what we needed to do. He told me about, becoming membership free. He told me about becoming a marketing director. He told me about, there's a fast start word, and then I put a game plan in order to achieve those things. And that's something that I want to share with you guys. If you happen to be new in this business, or maybe you've been here for quite some time, listen, I'm not a young guy. I'm not into social media. I'm not into all that. Although right now I'm forcing myself to, it's very uncomfortable, but I'm trying to get myself into all that. But I want to say, we became a faster award the old way. And what do I mean by the old way? Because of the previous experience that we have, I knew what it needed to, to be done. So what I just did is I pulled out all my equipment and my gear from the past, and I said, okay, how do we do this? So first thing is first, we are in the people business. In cruises itself, they are into the membership business. In cruises, they are into the selling. I'm not. I understand that I'm a distribution channel for the company. My job is to go find other distribution channels, and I'm in the people business. So the ingredient of this business is looking for people, and that's exactly what I did. Abel, if you can you share the master list for me real quick? That's it. So here's what I did first. I knew I needed to start building a team. And in order for me to build a team, I need to put it in paper. So I pulled out my prospect list. Those are a bunch of names that you dump in there. Don't matter who they are, don't matter if they're old, young, it doesn't matter. You just poured all those numbers into a prospect list, into a master list. I like to call it master list. And you can put as many as you can. If you happen to know someone at the grocery store, and that person that you just say hi to, just put his name right there. If you happen to go to the dry cleaner, and you say hi and bye to that person, you put his name, her name right there. Whomever everyone in your phone needs to go into this list. And that's exactly what I did. And I came up with about 125 names. Now, from there, it's time for me to, break it apart and find out, okay, who are the closest people to me? Those are the people that are going to listen to me. Those are the people that, I have credibility with, that I can go into their home, I can knock on their door, and they'll be happy to see me. Those are people that I can make a phone call and say, hey, Edwin, can I talk to you real quick? I got something to show you. And guess what? That person is going to say, yeah, sure, come over. Those are the closest people to you. And those people are in this list. Can you show the other list for me real quick? The contact list. So there's another list right there. Boom. So while he gets that list, this is a list of 25 people closer to me. It's another list. It says contact list. But while he finds it. So those people that are that close, that I can call them up, that I can, I see them on a constant basis. It could be family members, it could be friends. Those people are the ones that go into that contact list. And guess what I just did? You don't have to explain anything to them because they like you and they trust you and they know you and you have credibility with them. And the same, their kids play with my kids. They come to the same parties that I go to, the same gatherings. I see these people probably in church. We see them in family events, friends events. So those people are the ones that I went on and I spoke to them about our business opportunity. And I show them what Incruises is all about, which, by the way, with those people, it's okay that you don't know how to do a perfect presentation, because you go out and you tell them, I just started this new business. I want you to take a look at it. I really want your opinion on this, which, by the way, if it is for you like it is for me, I would love for you to join my business. And if it's not, that's just great. At the end of the day, I just want you to see what I'm doing. And maybe you can refer me to other people. That's all there is to it. Once I started doing that, in about 15, 20 days, I had already 9 people direct to me that said yes to me. And why did they say yes to me? Because you know what? Not only because of the credibility that perhaps I have with them, but because the business itself makes a lot of sense. That's it. That's all you do. And when you do that, and you do it again, and you do it again, you start creating this momentum in your team. My boss was pretty much the first person that joined the business. The second one, I'm sorry. And from there on, his son decided to join the business. His brother decided to join the business. And then I showed it to another friend of mine, and he decided to join the business. And as we started doing it, we started building this team. Now, that's the personal tracker list. There's another list, right, that I would love for them to see it. I guess he's having a hard time with that, but that's fine. So this list gives you a breakdown of your first 6 appointments, and at the same time, your first 6 people direct to you. At the end of the day, listen, I love what the company does. And I'm not, I don't think a lot of people understand the power of referral. I've heard this a long time ago, the power of 3. Well, in our company, Incruises, is the power of 5. And this is the way I look at it. This is the way I see it. If I can bring 5 people myself, friends, family and friends, and other kind of people, and they believe in this opportunity, and I get my membership free, can I teach other people to do exactly the same thing? And use the number. And you can do the math if you want to. If you have 5 people, that gets 5. Those 5 that gets 5. Those 5 that gets 5. Those 5 that gets 5. And you do it at least 7 times. I dare you to go for it. Right now, that's my mission. That's exactly what I'm doing. And everything comes from this list. If you do 5 that gets 5 7 times, your team will grow to over 390,000 people. 390,000 people. Do the math. 5 that gets 5 that gets 5 that gets 5 that gets 5 7 times. That's the contact list right there. That's it. And let me tell you what the beauty part of this contact list. See, you have the master list. Remember, I come from the old school. So yeah, you can do it on Excel and all this, but I'm just the type of guy that I like to put it in writing. I like to see my number, get the name, the number, jot it down, and then make that phone call. And here's how that list works. It's going to help me segregate everyone. It's going to say, for example, it's going to say Edwin Leiva and wife. And I ask myself, that's why it has those little squares right there. Is Edwin married? Then you put yes. Is Edwin over 25 to 55 years old? Then you put yes. Does Edwin have kids? Yes, he does. Is Edwin employee? Yes, he is. Or maybe a business owner. As you break it down like that, it's showing you the kind of person that you want to sit with. Now, let me ask you a question. If you are married, if you have kids, if you have a job, you have a house, don't you think you that kind of person need some type of vacation one day? They all need to vacation. It's a necessity. See, going out on vacation, although it's a luxury, it's also a necessity. And we just make it so accessible by just $100 a month. Having a membership that it will pay you that you paid only $100 a month, and probably in 6 months to a year from now, you get to take a nice cruise. Which, by the way, to me, a cruise is like a resort on the water, where you start in, per se, in Miami, and next day you're at Cozumel, and then next day you are at Jamaica, and then the next day you are in the Virgin Islands, and you move around. Man, what a beautiful concept. And you telling me that all that it's only doing by me paying $100 a month on my membership, and I'm getting, you're gonna double my money? It's a no-brainer. So when you have a product like that, and you have a simple system, that everything, in my case, in my heart, that's how I believe it, that's why I did what I did. It starts with a master list, and from there you pull certain names and you put them in your contact list. From there you make those phone calls. From there you set up X amount of appointments, and then you get X amount of partners that we're going to become partners, members, or just members. Either or, it's worth it. And if they say no, it's fine. You know what? At the end of that presentation, you're going to ask, Edwin, maybe this is not for you, and I can understand it, and I thank you so much for your time. But let me ask you something. Who do you know that wants to vacation, or would like to vacation, or would love to take cruises? Or is there any way you can refer me to someone in your family that perhaps they love to cruise, they love to take vacations? People will give you names. They will. That's exactly how this works. Listen, I love in cruises. I fell in love with the system, and here's the best part. This is me. I'm talking to you guys from my heart. I've tried different things. Leaving my old company was kind of hard, but the decisions that you make sometimes, and I was coming in kind of I want to say I was ready to throw in the towel, if you know what I mean. Like, okay, you know what? I've always lived off passive income. Maybe it's not for me anymore. I'm just gonna find me a job, a good job, job, 9 to 5, maybe, I don't know, maybe 7 to 6, and working longer hours so I can make more money. But at the end of the day, it was a job. Someone else was gonna own my time. I didn't own my time. And then this came along, and I love it. And as I was ready to throw in the towel, I fell. I really did. I felt like God just threw it back at me and said, you know what? Wipe your face, baby, because here we go again. Here we go again. And that's exactly why I'm so excited. I feel that I was put in a great opportunity with a great people, with a great company, and my job is just to show and tell. Show this opportunity and talk to a lot of people. And I'm so proud. I'm so proud of the people that have believed in this opportunity with me, along with me. The Edwin Baez and his family, and now I have Edwin Leiva with me, a great friend from a long time, and we're looking forward to build a huge business. And I have Harry Rodriguez with me. He is the one in charge of Miami. We have a team down in Miami because of Harry. We have a team down in West Palm Beach because of Carolina, my cousin, and she loves this business. She fell in love with it, and I know she's here for the long haul. Now we have a team over here through Edwin Baez, myself. We're going to build something big, and I promise you one thing. We are going to build something huge. We're in a market right here in the United States, 330 million people, and all we need is strive for five people that helps us get 5 people 7 times, and we will create an organization of over 390,000 people. Now, is it going to be easy? No, it's not going to be easy. Is it going to be fun? Hell yeah, it's going to be real fun. You know what? Because you have when you do things like this that you love, it's not a job anymore. This is not a job for me. This is a no. This is what it is. We have fun. I love to smile. I love the fact that I'm telling my wife, listen, we're gonna travel. We're gonna go out. We're gonna go places. We're gonna take a bunch of cruises. We can dream again. And you know what? What better proof that I'm looking at Abel? One day he's here in Miami, and I'm gonna call him for see if he can do a presentation for us. Oh, I gotta go to Norway. Oh, I gotta go to Paris. Oh, I gotta go back to Mallorca. And I'm like, what? But hey, it's all good. I love the fact that he's doing all that. Another thing that I just want to leave you with. You know what? They are to put it out there. Here's what I just did. Well, I did this last month, but I came up with a game plan, and I told my wife, get ready, because we're gonna work, and we're gonna make it hard. We're gonna make this happen. I wrote myself a check. There it is. March 2025, this company will be paying us $30,000 a month. That's my goal. What's your goal? The reason I go out and I talk to a lot of people every day, and I'm here in Orlando, and then I go to Miami, and then I go to West Palm Beach, and I'm going to keep going, and I'm teaching my team to do exactly the same thing, and I really, really hope they understand the power of that list, is because if we do that, we are going to be able to dream like that. And everything you put in writing, it will happen. It's biblical. Put it down. Write it down. Call it in. When you put it down in paper and you go to work on it, eventually it's going to happen. I really hope that helps. I'm not sure if you have any questions for me, Abel.
Yeah, man, I got a couple questions for you. This is awesome, because really what you're doing is you're bringing it back to the basics. And as simple as it sounds, to make a list, you don't know how many times I work with people and I say to them, make a list, and they don't make a list.
Exactly.
Something magical happens when you see it down on paper, when you see the names and the numbers. And I call it, you need to look at your inventory. Imagine if you owned a business, a restaurant or a grocery store, and you had no idea what your inventory was. Imagine if I came to you, Juan, and you owned a grocery store, and I wanted to purchase your store, and I said to you, well, tell me your inventory. It's like, well, I think I've got 10 pounds of tomatoes. I'm not really sure. That's the same thing when you don't put a list down on paper, when you don't list your inventory, because our inventory is people, because Juan said we're in the people business. We don't treat them like inventory, but that's what we have to work with. That's our raw material. You've got to create a list. And I remember when I first started network marketing, Frank Codina told me, make a list. And you know what I did, Juan? I made a list.
That's it.
And I remember sitting in my parents' house and looking at my list and saying, all right, this is what I got. And back then, there were no little text messages or WhatsApp. But, it was like, let's go. Let's start talking. He said no. He said yes. I have an appointment. And there was something magical about going down the list and going through all those people. And then that starts creating the activity. And what kind of activity does that create? Well, the kind of activity that Juan got. Juan, how many directs do you have?
I have 12 directs.
Juan has 12 directs in about 2 months, right? In about 2 months.
Do you mind doing something for me? Can you show the goal 60 wide for me real quick?
Goal 60 wide. Here we go.
See, again, these are simple things, but this is how I envision it. This is how I see it. That's my game plan right there. Go 60 wide in 6 months. Now, listen to me. I wish I could tell you, 100% is gonna happen. Might not, but I have a game plan. What is your game plan? What's your game plan? And every time I get one, I write down the name right there on the slot, right there. So I have it clear vividly. I'm looking at it. And the reason I want to go 60 wide in 6 months, I'm going to tell you why. Because Abel, when we started doing this, he told me, I asked him, how wide are you? He told me, bro, I think I'm like 50 wide. But yet, he's got an organization of 55,000 people. 55,000 people here. This man is 50 wide. So, that brings me to tell you something else. Become a student of this business. Ask people, how do they do it? What are they doing? Study them. I had the honor and the privilege of meeting Jonathan Diaz. And we had a little conversation. And this guy owns the world. This guy's in over 200 countries or something like that. He's got teams all over. This guy is like about 100 people wide. But yet, he has thousands and thousands of people. He talked to a bunch of people in order to get 100. Well, see, this is what, everything is just a change of mindset. It's funny how you tell people, we're in the people business, you're going to get paid for finding people to do this business, and you're going to pay a bunch of money. No. If you don't pay them now, they won't do the work right now. See, we get paid later for the work that we put in today. That's why this is not a job. Jobs, you go to work on Friday, on Monday, you already know how much you're getting paid on Friday. Over here, you go to work and you work like crazy for your future, for your legacy. And the income is unlimited. $140,000, $160,000 a month? What, are you kidding me? And you're gonna tell me that you don't want to become an expert in prospecting and doing this business that is gonna pay you unlimited?
Juan, you're so right. I mean, the question I guess we gotta ask ourselves is, are you willing? Because I know Jonathan has done to get 100 wide. He's done about 800, 900 presentations. So let me ask you this question, all of you that are here. Are you willing to do about, let's say, 750 presentations? Are you willing to do that over the next 3 to 4 to 5 years to make $140,000 a month in residual income? The answer from me is hell yes. Juan, are you willing to do it?
Of course.
I'm doing it. Is 800 presentations to go out and get 100 directs is making $140,000 per month worth it? The answer is hell yes.
Hell yeah.
Get to work. You got Juan's plan there. He wants to go 60 wide in 6 months. Oh, but is he gonna? I don't know if he's gonna do it. He doesn't know, but he's gonna go for it. But guess what?
That's it.
You go 30, 40, 50, 60 wide in the next 6 months to a year. Do you understand the momentum that'll create in your business? Do you understand the momentum that will create downline? Do you understand the marketing directors that will come out of that, the senior marketing directors, the regional directors, the national directors? If you do that, you're going to be an international director minimum making 20 to 30,000 a month. That's worth it. And then, you might be an executive or a board of directors. The average board of directors at InCruises is 50 wide. The average board. The question is, how fast do you want to get there? Well, do the math, get the time frame, figure out the number you want to get to. How many people do you have to talk to? How many presentations you got to do? Divide it over that time frame. Do the work. It's your business. And then get to work. Juan, let me ask you this. How many people total do you have in your team already?
Right now, we're 68, 69 people, I believe.
69 people? And you got how many of them direct?
Say it again?
How many directs? 12, you said?
Yeah, 12. Yeah.
12 directs, but he already has 69 people. He's a marketing director. He won the Fast Start Award, and he's on his way to senior marketing director. I'll call it now. Juan Betancur will be a senior marketing director by latest the end of January. December, ten cuidado. January, through the end of January, Juan Betancur is going to be a senior marketing director. And then he's going to go on and on and on. Now, last question, Juan. You did the list. You started contacting these people. How did you get it? What have you done? Is it online? Is it offline? Is it group? Is it one-on-one? How do you get in front of these people? How do you show them InCruises?
Well, because I come from the old school. Actually, I was driving 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and 3 hours and a half to go down to Miami, to talk to these people until I'm learning that, I got to become more efficient. So now I'm working a lot on Connect. and I'm starting to do meetings like that. Again, it's a little bit uncomfortable for me, but hey, I got to learn it. It's part of the business, right? So I understand that if I really want to duplicate myself and maximize my time, I got to do what it needs to be done, and I'm doing it. And by the way, what I'm showing you right here, this is just for this is the first line. This is how you build your army, but then there's got to be another plan because we're gonna take this massively. You know, I'm declaring it. I'm putting it out there. This is part of what our team is trying to do. We will be the talk of the town. Central Florida is going to know that In Cruz is here, but mainly because of us. I know other people are coming this way. Everyone wants to conquer this market, the American market, but we live here. We're bilingual. We talk both languages, and if we have to speak another language, we'll come up with we'll bring a Portuguese, a Chinese, I don't know. We'll put them in there so they can help us out. So we are going to build. We will be the talk of the town. All you got to do is put all the work, 100%, and I promise you, success will be inevitable if you do your part. And your part is what? Do the business. Grinding it out. Do the nitty gritty, which is talking to people, and that's it. That's our business. That's why we get paid. That's why Jonathan Diaz, Abel Prieto, and all these guys, they get paid what they get paid because they talk to more people than anyone else. That's it. That's all. And when you understand that, then you go out and you do exactly the same thing. You're gonna get paid. And you're gonna get the same results.
Hey, Juan has done one-on-one presentations at coffee shops and restaurants. He's
yeah.
done one-on-one presentations in people's homes. He's done Connect presentations. We've done group presentations both in Miami and in Orlando. We did a group presentation with Carolina at her friend's house. We've done presentations with Edwin and Eli and the team from Orlando and Alexandra and Angel. We've done group presentations in clubhouses, at apartments. We've done a presentation at a meeting at a hotel in Miami. We've done Connect presentations. Listen, if you don't build, it is the easiest. It still takes hard work, but right now, compared to how we did it in the past, today it is easier than ever because of all the things that you can do to grow your business offline and online to grow a successful network marketing business. Is it worth it? Hey, listen,
absolutely.
I know it's worth it. I just got back from Paris, France. I was always over there 5 days. Paris, that's the second time I've been there already. Now I'm in Norway. I'll be here till the beginning of January. I'm going to be meeting with the Norwegian team. We're going to get things blowing and going over here. I don't even know. I tell people, I wake up sometimes and I don't even know where I am. I live a great life, but why? Because I was willing to do what Juan is telling you to do. So this future, the future that I am, the life I live today is the future of Juan. Juan will have this life, but you got to do the work and then you get the life. Is it worth it? It's totally worth it. And Juan, we are super proud of you. You and Adriana are awesome.
Thank you.
You are my hero. Adriana is my hero. Is she there? Is she around somewhere, man? Is she?
Thank you.
Oh,
yes, she.
All right, Adriana, I love you. You're awesome.
Love you, Abel.
We're going to do great things. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not complicated. Stop thinking about it. Stop planning. Stop. Just get to work. Get to work. Everything gets solved when you get to work, when you put yourself into action. Thinking about it is harder than doing it. Thinking about it is harder than doing it. I'm telling you, you've got what it takes. We believe in you. You've got the tools. You've got the company. You've got the team. You've got the uplines. You've got the mentors. You've got the back office. You've got the product. You've got the compensation plan. The only thing that's missing is you getting your ass to work. Let's go. Let's do it. Juan, thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro. Juan will be on tomorrow on the Spanish webinar. For those of you who speak Spanish and you actually want to understand what he's saying, you'll have a chance to understand him tomorrow in Spanish and get your Spanish speaking. I have to bust your balls, bro.
Of course you are.
Get your Spanish speaking team tomorrow. Pay attention to your emails. Be on the Disney training tomorrow, 8 a.m. Miami time. I'd love to see you in Croatia in March. Let's do great things. I love you guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.